Have you guys ever been on I don't even know whether I should call it a date, but have you ever kind of like been on a date or kind of like you want to meet someone and your parents send someone to watch over you? Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to Tinola Live. And today is just day. Honestly, I don't know what I was watching, but I can't even remember what I was watching during the week. When I remember this story, I laughed. I laughed. I laughed. So funny. It's just gist time and it's about dating, kind of like, well, my relationship life or part of my love life or something like that, or whatever you're gonna call it. So at this time it was about 2015. It was about 2015, right? Probably before then, anything that has to do with relationship. The last time I had like an escapade was like secondary school, kind of, but it didn't last for so long. But yeah, I had that in secondary school. It wasn't someone in my school, nah, it wasn't. So I had that in secondary school, and after that, I kind of like I don't know what pushed me to that point, but I said that oh no, I wasn't going to get into a relationship until I'm sure that this is it. Like I'm going to always talk to God about it. So, fast forward to 2015, I met somebody and I kind of like the person. And yeah, it was something that was mutual. And I met the person in my church, but it wasn't my church member, but I met the person in my church. And so, my parents, they had laid down the foundation of if you want to see anybody, just come and talk to us, let us know and all of that. So I had like that easy thing to like just go to my parents and to just tell them that oh, I'm seeing somebody and all. And being a pastor's child and then being a pastor, they pray about it and all of that. So well, every other conversation had happened before then, and I think the first day that he wanted to come and see me. So, Jesus. So, he came to my house first. Met my folks, and we're supposed to go out and talk, right? And so my dad didn't even come to my house. I think so. Yeah, I think he did. I think so. He did. I think so. I can't remember. But anyways, we wanted to go talk, and so my dad said that. Holy Spirit. Oh my God. My dad said that we should go to the church to go and talk. I can't blame him. Like, he's just being very protective, right? I was a young girl. I was 18 at that time, right? And so he said, if he was like, he left it at, just go to church and you guys can go and talk, it would have been okay. Now called my sister. I remember my sister was still learning, fashion styling at that point in time. So, and where she was learning was not far from the church. So he called my sister and said my sister should, come to church and literally like stay around the environment. So, oh God, oh my God, this sounds super embarrassing. But anyway, we were inside the church, sitting down, talking, and my sister was outside. So she was like the the vigilante of that first, let me say dating, because that I don't count that as a date, but let's just say conversation or dating. And Jesus, every time I think about it right now, I'm like, oh no, 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 no. Oh my God. I get it. It is one thing for you to, be sure that you know where your child is. And it is another thing to get somebody to come and supervise them. But that was literally my first gist about the first person I literally kind of like dated. But I didn't date the person for so long. And we had like a kind of like an huge gap age difference, right? I'm not going to tell you guys the age difference, but you can try and guess in the comment section. No problem. You can try and guess in the comment section. But anyways, that was like the first gist about my first kind of like, let me say, dating experience. Then I think the next time it came around, we went out. We went to High CM. I can't forget. Went to Chicken Republic. It was Chicken Republic. I absolutely cannot forget. So we went to ICM, right? And that was like, I think that was the first time that I was kind of like going to be going out anywhere with anybody, right? And oh God, I was I was so much at that time I was such a young girl. I was someone who wasn't bold to talk. I wasn't someone who was bold outside because I never had the experience of going outside my, my area, church, school, and all. So I was always like a inside child. So going out to go to like a restaurant, I wasn't familiar with going to restaurant consistently, even as a family or thereabout. But going to a restaurant with now a guy, I was super quiet. I cannot forget. I was so quiet. And if you know me, then if you meet me around, a whole lot of things had changed between 2019 down to this year because I changed a lot. But there are some people that knew me back then. They kind of like say I have like a different personality when you meet me physically and when you meet me online on chatting or something. Because I was very free chatting, but when we meet one on one, I am super shy. I'm super shy. So I would always just I would be around you. We could talk if you bring up conversations, but I barely bring up conversations. And most times I wouldn't just say a lot. I would just smile. I smile a lot or laugh a lot. So I would literally just smile because I really don't, it's not like I talk when I want to talk, but at that time I wasn't just very comfortable, carrying on a conversation and all of that. So, anyways, the relationship just lasted for like about 4 months or thereabout. Something led to the relationship because not something that had to do with him. Like it was just, but anyway, so we broke up. But oh, Jesus, the guy really tried. Honestly, he did. He tried his best, but it wasn't just something that was gonna work out. But anyways, that's like, let me say my, I wouldn't call it embarrassing because regardless, shout out to my parents, shout out to my dad. They were just being protective. I remember that it took a while before my dad could release me to go anywhere, like without even knowing where I'm going. Most time whenever I'm at home with them and you have to go somewhere, you have to tell them where you're going, who you are meeting, you write down the name, you write down the phone number. I get it. We're a girl child. Like I'm a girl child. So he has to be very protective of, his princess. So but anyways, I don't know. I don't think I have another. I don't think I do have another kind of like. I don't want to use the word embarrassing, but awkward dating sort of experience. I don't think I have another, but that's the gist about my vigilante dating experience. So yeah, if you have like kind of like let me say awkward dating experience, you can share in the comment section below. And thank you so much for listening to this very small gist. And see you next time.